Hey everyone, this is my new moon reading. I know I'm a little behind in recording it, but I wanted to get it published for you guys today with the 222 portal also before I do the collective healing later on. I am seeing now, at first, before I put the last deck around the outside, I was seeing the pineal gland again, but now I'm seeing, me personally, a scarab, which represents spiritual rebirth. Actually, that goes well with the awakening card there. But some of you might see something else. So take whatever you are feeling, what spirit animal comes to you, because I feel that that would be for a reason. I did the Tarot of Light around the outside, looking at the energies of what's going on right now. And I used my Oracle of the Seven Energies to also look at, through the chakra system, the energies of what's going on right now. And then I grabbed the Crystal Mandala deck for some final messages for all of you about where you're at right now. Okay, I am going to put my iPad down because I don't want to take long, but I do want to show you the cards a little bit more clearly this time rather than rush it. So right now, with the Two of Trees and the Three of Angels, there's a lot of up and down energy that is being worked through. Like I feel like a lot of you, this has come up for a lot of people with the new moon. Old wounds have been coming up that need to be healed. They've been brought to the surface, like old buried wounds, for healing, for forgiving. And I 100% see that connection between the new moon bringing up these old wounds and spirit wanting me to do the forgiveness healing today for the 222 portal. So yeah, I even noticed on Monday, even though I wasn't bothered by anything, I noticed these old thoughts about old things from the early days of my connection that came up. And I wondered if it was actually me picking up my twin flames energy. And a lot of times the divine masculines are holding on to old wounds like that they need to heal, that they need to release, they need to forgive themselves, is what it is. So of course, the purpose of this healing, for, I mean, not the collective, but like with the new moon bringing this up, this is all about helping the divine masculines forgive themselves and help, if there's anything that the feminines need to forgive still, that too. So that's what this Three of Angels is about. It's the purging of those old wounds and what it is that they need to forgive and release. And the Two of Trees is an imbalance. It's needing to find balance again, find clarity again. It's both energetically and in your physical world. So some of you, divine feminines or divine masculines, may be struggling with balancing your lives right now and prioritizing well. And that's what that represents too. So there's the struggle with imbalance and purging out these old wounds that need to come out. And this is all part of this internal growth process. It's whether it's an emotional growth process or a spiritual growth process or both. This is what spirit is working you through. And there might be a pause right now while this is going on, whether that's a pause in communication or a pause in everything. Understand though that that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. Just because there's a pause doesn't mean that there's a problem. It's just part of this growth process. And sometimes we need those yin periods of inactivity and pause in order to process the internal growth and then like come back stronger afterwards. So divine feminines, spirit wants you to focus on not losing faith. Okay, don't lose faith, because everything's going to be okay. There is going to be victory and success here in this connection. You can trust and believe in that. I am feeling like there's another message here that I'm not remembering. So, don't allow outside external influence. What's the word I'm looking for? Sources, let's say. Don't allow outside external sources to influence your perspective or to make you doubt or make you fear or anything like that. They might be pulling out your own fears and doubts, but don't let them pull you down. Don't let them drag you down. Trust from within. Believe and trust in the connection. Hold your vision of what you see for the outcome, and work on manifesting it. I mean, you can't manifest union. You guys have to get through the process, but hold positive intentions for it. If you focus on negativity or negative thoughts, then you're only going to bring things down. You're only going to create obstacles and blocks and make things harder. Don't do that. Focus on holding the vision of the outcome and trusting that it will all come together. Whatever endings need to occur, whether it's breakups in karmic relationships, separations from other karmic situations like with family or friends or whatever else, everything will occur exactly how it needs to, okay? And you two, I'm deciding which cards I want to go to. You will reunite, you will come back together, and you will be dedicated to each other and have success in this connection, okay? So right now, focus on nurturing yourself, focus on creating the life of your dreams, start working on birthing the next chapter for yourself, having that complete trust that when your divine masculine is ready to step in with this offer of love and a fresh beginning, everything will come together exactly how it needs to. Spirit will help meld and mold things together. You're not meant to hold back in the meantime. You're meant to work on yourself, make yourself happy, and create the life of your dreams, and he will come together effortlessly. Right now, you guys are just going through this awakening process, and this is one that I like to read straight from the book, to be honest, because it's such a perfect meaning. The awakening acknowledges a complete union and alignment within yourself, the physical and spiritual having merged into one. Until now, you have been holding back in a situation. You have been looking at something or someone with your physical eyes. However, your inner eye is awakening, and you are now seeing from a renewed, loving perspective. Your physical eyes see conditionally, your spiritual eye sees unconditionally. Bring all three eyes together for a fully balanced view. You have seen what is possible beyond the fear and limitations. It is time to put your whole self forward. That is what Spirit is working and guiding each of you through, okay? So now just allow it to unfold. Allow that complete union and alignment to come together internally. Spirit will help make sure that that happens. But also, you have to focus on seeing with your spiritual eye and seeing unconditionally, okay? Okay, so now we're going to switch over to the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And, excuse me, and what's going on from that perspective. So, the first thing, know that this is a great big love. This is the love of a lifetime. This is the love of an eternity. This is your great big soul love that has been coming to you over and over again for many lifetimes, because that's what twin flames do. And it is worth it. It is worth getting through all of this. So trust it and allow everything to happen how it needs to. Right now, you guys are in the land between. So you're in the process of leaving behind the old, transitioning to the new, and you're in this, you're kind of suspended in air. And that's because, and I love this quote from the book, something essential yet still in development. This connection, this relationship, this love is essential. And it's essential for the whole world, because twin flames are here to help the whole world. But it's still in development. You guys are still going through the metamorphosis process. You're still shedding the layers of the 3D and the old conditioning and the old versions of yourselves. You're still shedding the karmic situations. And you're still in the process of embodying the new versions of yourself. So you have to allow that to happen. This broken open card is a heart chakra card, by the way. This is a third eye chakra card, and this is a heart chakra card. Broken open, it's a heart chakra card. It's the walls around your hearts are being broken down and broken open, so that you can allow yourselves to truly love and to be with your true love. But before that can happen, you're going to grieve first. You're going to purge and release the wounds from the past and the struggles and the disappointments and the regrets and all the traumas that you've been through, all the ways that other people have failed you. Everything, all of that needs to be purged and released and forgiven so that you are then free to open your heart to your beloved. You're also going through this throat chakra card, awakening genius, integrating your higher selves, stepping into your soul truths, becoming who you are truly meant to be, living, breathing, and speaking that, and that becomes who you are now. It's the spiritual rebirth process. You're leaving behind the old version of yourself and you're stepping into the new. So what can you do right now, feminines? What can you do to work on while you're in this pause, while you're working on the higher levels of healing and holding space for your divine masculine as they're working through their stuff? Focus on grounding and connecting with spirit. This is a root chakra card. Connecting with spirit through grounding, through connecting with nature, and balancing your energy. This third eye chakra card, work on your spiritual gifts. Work on practicing and honing your spiritual gifts, and learning how to use them, and meditating, connecting with spirit, and just giving yourself, establishing a good spiritual practice and routine for yourself, whether you do it for others or you only do it for yourself. Seeing beyond, seeing the bigger picture. This is another third eye chakra card, but it really, to me, speaks more to the crown chakra ways of thinking in terms of seeing the higher perspective, seeing the bigger picture and understanding how it's all, why everything is happening the way that it's happening, how everything is coming together, seeing how all the puzzle pieces fit. And it's also about holding that vision, just like we talked about with the other card that, of course, now I can't think of exactly what it was. The Queen of Angels, I want to say. The Visionary card. Holding that vision of the future and what you see, and holding positive intentions with it, and knowing that despite whatever is going on in the 3D, willing it into reality and trusting that it will become reality. Getting out of your own way, not self-sabotaging, discarding your expectations, and trusting spirit to bring it into reality. Because what's going to happen is, when everybody is ready, when everyone has worked through their healing process and done the work that they need to on themselves, powerful moves will be made to move forward, to come together, and to reunite in union. And then just, that's when bliss happens. That's when bliss and divine spiritual fulfillment, joy, and happiness happens. You will get there. Trust the process and go with the flow as much as you can. So now I'm going to go to the Crystal Mandala deck, these final messages from Spirit. First, we have relief and repair. This is what you're working through, what many of you are working through right now. So relief and repair, Ascended Master Mataji, I might be saying that wrong, and Crimson Cuprite. This is both a angel or goddess or ascended master and a crystal. Our warmth and nurturing will restore and rebalance your body, mind, and soul when the light of spirit burns too brightly. Spirit light is like the light of the sun. It brings life and joy, but too much can burn. If that happens to you, you will feel overwhelmed, overheated, overexcited, or overstretched, mentally, physically, or emotionally. We will help you recover and increase your ability to be exposed to spiritual light again in the future without becoming overloaded or burnt out. We ask you to soften and relax into our rich red energy now, which nurtures you with the cooling, restorative life force of the Earth Mother. We shall help you naturally discharge excess energy whilst we revive, strengthen, and fortify you with our nourishing grace. So focus on self-care right now for many of you. Okay, Searing Presence. This is a good one. Goddess Maya and Ruby Aura Quartz. This empowerment enables you to see truth unveiled, naked divinity in all its beauty and mystery. In your willingness to become present, you shall witness the truth that will set your spirit free and make your heart come alive with divine love. No lie, deception, fear, or agenda remains hidden in Searing Presence, the ruthless compassion of which distills pure truth. With this empowering, you are going to see what you need to see. You're going to be able to see the truth that there is only ever love seeking to free, heal, and discover itself. You will feel the grace that permeates your life and assists all beings. All impatience, doubt, uncertainty, and confusion shall give way, becoming soft like wax melted by a lit candle, and only the beautiful light of truth shall remain. Okay, then we have Passion of the Lion Heart. Through passion, you will dedicate yourself with an intensity and discipline that may surprise. Oh, I forgot to read who it was. I'm sorry. Goddess Sekhmet and Fire Agate. Through passion, you will dedicate yourself with an intensity and discipline that may surprise you. Passion is love activated. It is energy that moves you from within and empowers you to act in the world in ways you would not otherwise dare to even consider. Passion gives you strength, plugs you into the external energy of sacred fire, and generates the ability to accomplish tasks you once may not have believed possible. With great passion, there can be great pain. The heart that loves wild and open is also the heart that can feel disappointment and doubt most keenly. The empowerment of the lion heart strengthens your heart to recover from any pain through the power of courage, commitment, and bold, loving devotion to what matters most to you. Divine Rebel. We bring you the blessing of the Divine Rebel. Oh my God, I did it again. Ascended Master Kuan Yin and Pearl. Divine rebels shake things up, create a divine disturbance, and refuse to play by the rules. They do this because they love divine love. They know there is nothing as powerful as the unconditional love of the divine. It will have its way in the world, in the hearts of all living beings. It will not be tamed, controlled, restricted, or denied. If there is a rule that gets in the way of that love, then the divine rebel will find another way, so that love can have its way. The divine rebel in you is not meant to do things the way others say you should. Some people may become frustrated with you because they won't know why you have to stand up and speak your truth. That's okay. Divine rebels are not always understood, but they are respected by those who are ready to make love more important than fear, and who are willing to contribute constructively towards healing the world. Ascended Master Mother Mary and Celestite. I freaking love that the last two cards are Mother Mary and Jesus, since I channel them. And no coincidences, right? There are times when trust comes easily. Perhaps life is proceeding according to some sort of plan, or you have enough money to feel safe, sufficient prospects on the horizon to feel excited, and enough love in your relationships to feel wanted and valued. Then there are times when it is harder to trust. Perhaps none of the above applies to you. You are lost, feel alone, confused, and without a clear plan or sign of hope ahead. You may be frightened and just want something to lift you out of the darkness and into the light. Your mind and perhaps your family and friends might tell you that this is a time that is crazy to trust. They may tell you that you should try to fix yourself, get real, give up, and get on with life. Do not listen to doubts or negativity in others or yourself. It is safe to trust. The Divine Mother is watching over you and will guide you safely into the new life awaiting you now. The new life in Twin Flame Union. And lastly, Ascended Master Jesus and Rosophia. Meaningful sacrifice. To manifest your divine destiny, there are times when want must give way to a greater need. It may feel as though you are being denied the very thing that you yearn for the most. However, when meaningful sacrifice is being asked of you, there is a far more generous and loving reality at play. What is being denied now will ultimately create the opportunity for far greater pain. This doesn't necessarily resolve the pain of unfulfilled desire in this moment, but it does soothe your soul with the understanding that if you feel denied, it is only so that your fulfillment can come about in a more extraordinary and generous expression in due course. So basically, the wait will be worth it. Well, that is everything. I hope that these messages resonate with you guys and that they help you. And let's wrap up this new moon energy and absorb the 222 portal energy, and have a great week and rest of February.